Let's get more on President Cyril Ramaphosa's visit to Nigeria, on this leg to Nigeria, whilst he's on his West Africa tour. And we speak to our correspondent in Abuja, Phil Ihaza. Very good afternoon to you, Phil. Let's talk about the tour by our President, SA President Cyril Ramaphosa, what it aims to achieve, but also the second part of my question was really about the synergies between the two countries that would certainly make this work.
Well, thank you, Flo. What we know is that indeed it's a very, very timely tour between Nigeria, first of all, South Africa and the West African nations. I mean, you're looking at a time when Africa is, grappling with a lot of issues, especially economic challenges, which is, of course, as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. And so what we're seeing is that the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa is, first of all, visiting Nigeria, and then he will head on to Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana and Senegal, which of course you know that these West African countries, they are home to a lot of South African companies or businesses, and vice versa. For example, in Nigeria, we have over 120 South African companies, doing business here, from MTN to a couple of others, especially in the retail and service sector. So it's a very timely and significant visit for both nations. You're talking about the two biggest economies in Africa, and so it's a huge feat, because we're also expected to see quite a number of memorandum of understanding being signed between both countries.
Yeah, Phil, it's interesting that you talk about the South African companies that have made it into Nigeria, and actually that was the second part of my question in terms of, what other opportunities are there for South Africans in Nigeria, apart from working for already South African companies. I mean, here in South Africa, we have many Nigerian nationals working for different companies, whether they're South African companies or international companies, but residing in South Africa, and certainly plenty of opportunities for Nigerians that they are here in South Africa. And I wonder if that is the case, and that is possibly the same for Nigeria, or perhaps this is what these talks maybe are planning to talk on.
Very correct, because as we speak, the South African Minister of Foreign Affairs is in the country as we speak, and she's meeting with her counterpart here, of course, the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Nigeria, Abuja Phil Ihaza, and they have been talking for a couple of hours now on different issues. And so one of the issues, the key areas that a lot of analysts are expecting that they would look into is the free trade agreement to allow both nations, or businessmen and entrepreneurs from both nations, be able to deal without much bottlenecks or bureaucracies. For example, easing visa restrictions or visa processes to make it very easy for Nigerians to be able to work or do business in South Africa, and vice versa. So that's very true, that both nations, because it's a timely visit, like I said earlier, they will definitely want to explore those areas to make ease of doing business either in Nigeria or in South Africa very, very convenient for people, whether they are prospective investors or they are already investors in either of the countries.
All right, Phil, let's leave it there. Thank you very much. We'll certainly be catching up with you later on in the week. That's our Nigeria correspondent who's in Abuja for us.